So back again on the channel. I think I've uploaded 2 videos now. Kind of recorded a few, so not sure in which order these will come out in. However, this won't interest a lot of you guys, but for a lot of you guys in trading, a lot of you guys who are in the investment landscape, this could be a very interesting video for you. Now, this is a typical structure for a BVI hedge fund, which is known, I'm going to call the master fund in this video. Now, obviously, there's a lot of regulation which can take place. If you search on Google, you're going to, like, how do I set up a hedge fund, XYZ? It's actually easier than you think. The cost is around, between 15 and 35,000 US dollars, depending if there's other complexities involved. So I will also touch base on how you can use a UK LTD to fund the hedge fund with a Cook Islands Trust involved as well. We set up this for a client about 4 to 5 months ago, and that came from a law firm based in Beverly Hills over in the United States for a client based in the UK who had a lot of UK businesses, and he wanted to, he was very large into crypto investments and stock, simple cyclical portfolios, on and off risk investments. So this is a simple structure for a lot of people who then want to set up a large hedge fund to start with as like an incubator fund. Now, the reason why we use a BVI fund manager is there is a lack of red tape around this. So anyone can practically be one as long as you are a resident over in BVI, or you can hire a BVI fund manager for about $2,000 a year to put it on the books as paper while you're still managing the investments and you're still the actual owner of the company. So the BVI hedge fund is attached to the prime broker, the brokerage account, and the bank, okay? So super simple stuff, as you can see, just at the top here, super simple. Now, this is managed by the BVI fund manager, which you can basically rent as such. And regarding getting funds into the BVI hedge fund, there are 2 unique ways. Now, this is for non-US investors and one's for US investors. Obviously, we've kept things at 0% tax across the board. There's no asset protection involved here too much, maybe a little bit, but not really too much, okay? So the Delaware Domestic Feeder Fund, this is a feeder fund for US investors. The main reason is for compliance and regulations with US citizens. It's much easier to deal with a local state-based LLC. In Delaware, it's 0% tax as well. Now, for those investors over in Asia or other countries such as the UK, Europe, Hong Kong, Singapore, you could use a BVI feeder fund, where essentially it says what it is, super simple setup. It's a feeder fund into the master fund, and this is where then the investments are managed, maybe by property, maybe by this, maybe by that, maybe you're diversified into 20 different asset classes. It does not matter, and it does not bother me. This is the actual structure of it. So non-US investors go through a BVI feeder fund. Delaware Domestic Feeder Fund goes into the BVI Hedge Fund, which is the master fund. Now, I will touch base in a different video on using a UK LTD for a self-incubator fund, where you can then move your assets into a BVI hedge fund as such and have them managed over there, and that would create economic substance as a fund manager would be located in the BVI. So there would be economic substance there as the economic choices, the economic decisions would be made over in the BVI on paper. So that's fantastic stuff there. Super simple video, going to cut it here, but that is a BVI hedge fund setup.